Welcome to Jack Edward Reserve on this fine Tuesday night in Melbourne for Westfield FFA Cup Round 5 action. Mark van Aken with you here on Knights TV. And of course it's a rematch of Friday night's PS4 NPL action, where of course the Knights 3-1 losers at home to tonight's opponents, the Oakleigh Cannons. They'll be looking for a reversal in fortunes tonight. Take you through the starting lineup for your Melbourne Knights. In goal, as Fraser Chalmers still several weeks away from a return from injury. Number 1, Michael O'Farrell. Number 3, Ivan Gergic. Number 4, Ben Shiri. Number 5, Milan Bator. Number 9, Jacob Colosimo. Number 10, Nadian Stipkovic. Number 13, Anthony Karafuris. Number 16, Jason Hicks. Number 18, Josh Brekalov. Number 19, Nick Gloven. And number 21, Stipo Andre Arsevic. And on the bench tonight for the Melbourne Knights, number 2, Luke Gergic. Number 8, James McGarry. Number 11, Nikola Jurkovic. Number 20, Harry Chuckerman. And number 23, Tim Purcell. The Oakleigh Cannons tonight. In goal, number 15, John Honos. Number 4, Dominic D'Angelo. Number 5, Aaron Wilford. Number 6, Jonas Georgopoulos. Number 8, Dusan Bosniak. Number 16, Thomas Lakic. Number 12, Stephen Topalovic. Number 17, Joshua Frey. Number 19, Goran Zoric. Number 21, Abdullah Oked. And number 23, Ali Kakid. Around 17, 18 degrees as we get underway at kickoff. Absolutely perfect conditions for this Westfield FFA Cup tie. The Knights in the familiar away kit of white. Oakleigh at home in the blue, of course. And some early goals on Friday night for Oakleigh that really stung the Melbourne Knights. Hicks fires well over the top. D'Angelo. Went to Zoric, got it back again. Bosniak will fire, takes a deflection, and O'Farrell makes the dive. Oakleigh now through the middle, shot on goal. Save there from O'Farrell. It was shot there from Dusan Bosniak. And I'll see it out despite having a mountain of possession in our opening 10 minutes here. It's Oakleigh that get perhaps the first shot on. Now Colosimo looks at the middle, he sees Hicks. And Andre Arsevic, who goes down, and he's going to be booked for simulation. There was some contact there. The referee says it was far from sufficient. So going in the book here. Now it's D'Angelo, goes to work. Got white shirts around him, but he's happy to just keep working through. Now Oakleigh a chance through Joshua Frame. It's limp. O'Farrell makes a save, so he's going to have to be quick. He is. And now Knights a chance for the counter. Dangerous spot in line with the 18-yard box. Floats in, it's quite low. They'll need to flick it on here, Oakleigh, with any success. And that's gone over the top from Topalovic. Stephen Topalovic, the ball coming. Looked, now Bosniak just dances through the midfield. Defence of the Knights. Looks to get it back. There's a tug of the shirt and it's in the back of the net. So there might have been a shout for a penalty. It would have been a soft one, but it did not matter. Dusan Bosniak, as he did on Friday night, scores the goal for Oakleigh Cannons. And in the 44th minute of the game, just a minute away from half-time, Oakleigh go a goal to the good in this FFA Cup 5th round match. And there's also a yellow card now being shown. Curled in, took a header off Wilford. Still in play. Knights fan goes down and a ball just on the line. Saved by John Honos. So in a sea of bodies, John Honos was unsighted and was very lucky. Well, he probably wouldn't say so. Hit his eye on the ball in the 52nd minute, or as it ticks over to 52 minutes. It's still Suri. Hicks will drop it in again. It's got a lot on it. Step behind the rest is there. No, just misses the header. Andre Arcevic, if that one was just put on the spot a little bit more, the Knights thinnest of margins. Now Hicks. Andre Arcevic nods it on, and it looked like it was in for all money. It was not. It went wide across the face to the left, or in fact the right of John Honos in the Oakleigh goal. 67 down here at Jack Edwards. Good touch on there. Colosimo turns back, and a save there for Honos. It's one in. Now more central. McGarry. Suri won't have much time with this one. And I think he was actually trying to get it back to McGarry. Overcooked it a little. And now Hatzimuradis has got some space versus Bator. Sends it back for Lack. Oh, and that one, sorry, Joshua Frame just sends that one to the left of the Oakleigh goal. Sets up a corner as Michael O'Farrell gets a touch on that one. Bator's up there again. Bator nods on. It's a foot race. Colosimo, and then into the hands of Honos. And John Honos claiming he's injured here. And the referee, I'm not sure, is going to bite. He's thrown the ball out of play. Will take the throw. And the way he's bouncing that ball. Yeah, to Abbey. Into the box. Andre Arcevic will bring it down. Turns to get on the left peg. And it's seen out by Wilford. Corner. And he's not wasting any time to take it here. Andre Arcevic. Into the last minute of action here. Is there an equaliser coming for Melbourne Knights? It'll be McGarry to take it. Handy with this right peg to swing it in. It's a good ball. There's bodies in there. And the Knights, they find an equaliser on the death knell here. And I think it might have been the skipper, Milan Bator. He's been getting himself forward of his own volition in the last 4 or 5 minutes. He knew it was desperation stakes for the Melbourne Knights. And Milan Bator, a captain's knock tonight for the Melbourne Knights, gets that equaliser with just seconds on the clock here in regulation time. Although James McGarry has earned himself a yellow card, perhaps for a bit of back chat. I think it's McGarry, it is. He's not going to care too much at this point. Oakleigh 1, Melbourne Knights 1, and we're just about to tick over to 90 minutes. And you might think at this point that John Honos might rue that 45 seconds he spent grabbing his arm on the deck. I'm editorialising there a touch. Apologies. Exciting stuff here. Westfield FFA Cup. You can't say that goal was not deserved. Both sides, I think, have been good tonight. One is going to have to go home a loser. But unless there's a goal from either side in the next couple of minutes, we're going to see some extra time. We're not going to bed. It's a school night. And now on the end again. A second touch. It's Glovin! Oh! Josh Brekalo! 1 touch, 2 touches in the middle. I mixed them up again. I don't care. It's Josh Brekalo. He's not a right back, Mark. You should work that out, son. And the Melbourne Knights, I said, was there going to be a go-ahead goal? I said it was a school night. We want to get to bed, and the Melbourne Knights help us along with that wish. And the heads drop here for the Oakleigh Cannons. And there is a body down in the box on the goal line, in fact, from the Melbourne Knights. You would anticipate 2 or 3 minutes of stoppage time. I hope I haven't peeked out the mic, folks. Apologies. And that was just amazing stuff. Not a down. Foot race here. It's going to be Frame. And the whistle goes. And can you believe it? The Melbourne Knights with an amazing come-from-behind win here at Jack Edwards Reserve. 2-1, courtesy of the skipper, Milan Bator and Josh Brekalo. 89th minute with only seconds on the clock. It was the skipper, Milan Bator, rising for the goal. And then into stoppage time, Josh Brekalo in a mad scramble in the box, getting the chocolates for the Melbourne Knights, who march on to the next round of the Westfield FFA Cup. What an amazing night of football here at Jack Edwards Reserve, here on Knights TV. Mark van Aken, it's been a pleasure bringing it to you. Don't forget, we're back on Saturday at Epping for the Melbourne Victory youth side, back in PS4 NPL action. To recap it, it was Dusan Bosniak who scored on the stroke of half-time. It was Milan Batur scoring on the stroke of full-time. And it was Josh Brekalo getting it done. And let's just soak up some of these scenes as the Knights fans make their way. In fact, the Knights players, make their way over to their adoring fans who've been in good voice tonight, especially in the last 5 or so minutes. The next 4 for the Knights. Victory this week, back at home against South Melbourne on Friday, May 6. Taking on Avondale at Knights Stadium on the 13th of May and Pascoe Vale away on the Friday, 20th of May. We'll soak this up and then we'll bid you adieu. They've saved us from a late night on this Tuesday night. Have these never say die Melbourne Knights. They've reversed the fortunes from Friday night against this very team where they lost 3-1. Much improved performance tonight. And it shows on the scoreboard. Once again, Mark van Aken with Knights TV. We'll catch you again on the weekend.